interesting, or was it kind of like, you know, like a cool moment for you? Because
Absolutely. Like, I work with a lot of greats, but each moment is different. Each moment is a new victory, a new blessing, and I always got a fond memory. Like when I work with Styles P, I think about growing up to his music. You know what I'm saying? I think about, you know, how much I loved his music before I was even a rapper, let alone to grow up to work with him.
And that's what I was thinking. Like, you know, like
dope.
those are the type of people you might have looked at. I thought you'd never even meet in your whole life,
Right.
Let alone work with them and have something laid down in history.
Right.
So
yeah, it mean a lot. It mean a lot to me. Like I don't front like you know, Nori. I worked with Nori real early in my career. One of the things Nori said to me, he said, always be a fan first. You know what I'm saying? So I never get too caught up in my own hype, no matter what. So I can meet an OG that I might have more money than or more success or me more, but I'm still gonna pay the homage because there's a reason why I'm able to feed my kids is because of some of the stuff that they laid down. So to me, like when they work with me, and one thing I take pride in, I've never paid for a feature. So when you look at the people I've worked with in my career, from you know, Jeezy, the Akon, Styles P, the Beanie Siegel, the Freeway, the Noriega, the Cassidy, the Raekwon, to the list, Little C's, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. I work with, you know, some of the greatest that ever do it.
right.
And it's always been about the love and honor and respect, not about no business, no green papers or nothing. It's about, you know, I like what you're doing, keep winning, and send me the record and let's get it.
And furthermore, you know, when you do that, I mean, that's I don't even know where to go with this, to be honest with you. I was thinking along the lines of when you do that, that's like you said, you look at it from a different perspective, and you have a different respect for it.
Right.
A lot of people are about getting that money. Not that I know you about your money.
Absolutely.
But you know, there's a time and place for all that too. Like when you have that experience, that bond. You get to learn a person and all that kind of stuff. Like that's more valuable
and create timeless art. You know what I mean? Like for me, like like I love this culture. Period. So when I'm able to, like, you know what I'm saying, just I remember every moment of every situation. Like I remember my phone ringing. I was living downtown Philly. You know what I'm saying? Let the record show too. I'm the greatest hustler alive, because a lot of rappers come up here. None of y'all can hustle like me. The rappers is listening from Philly. None of y'all hustle like me. When I got that call. You remember Mike Jones used to say back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all want me and stuff like that. That wasn't my story. I've been cool the whole movie. I was cool in kindergarten. I was the coolest kid in elementary school. I was the coolest. I was the prime king in high school.
He's the coolest guy, and he takes the best pictures ever.
Absolutely.
Flawless.
So for me, my independent grind was so strong. When I got the call in like 2012 for Jeezy to get on my song, when he was getting on my song, I was already living in a loft in downtown Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like off my independent hustle, no rap deal, no none of that. Just me grinding, going out doing features, me hitting the road with my own money, taking chances, 22-hour drives and rentals, riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? Risking my life, risking my freedom, going in the cities 3 deep, going into the projects in West Virginia, Compton, Flint, Michigan, places these dudes don't even go to South Philly if they from North Philly.
Yo, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
People won't go to different neighborhoods. They're scared to go to different neighborhoods.
Right.
And I'm like, there's so much to explore and people to meet and things to do within this city.
There's two things you need. It's two things you need to really hustle in this rap game and travel. You need heart and money, and a lot of them don't have neither one.
That's true.
I didn't have money, but I had heart.
Listen, and I always say, a lot of folks hustle, but at the end of the day, they hustle. There's two types of hustlers. There's the ones that hustle for a new pair of sneakers, and there's the ones that hustle for a future.
And there's ones that hustle backwards. So, you know what I mean? Like, y'all hustling backwards. Y'all not. But the only thing I like about them, they never in my way, because I'm always progressing and going forward.
Right.
Because I'm always focused on more than just money. I'm focused on giving back. I'm focused on helping others gain more. I'm focused on my friends bossing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a saying, like, I don't make my friends shooters. My homies come home from jail and I make them executives. I put them in position. I make them partners with my other businesses. You know, I show them how to take their money from the streets and turn it into something positive, because I'm not going to be using my platform to have somebody else son locked up while I'm touring and running around. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I want people, my friends' moms calling me to thank me, not to ask me for bail money and stuff like that, or funeral money. So, you know what I mean? We moving like bosses and kings. And that's why we respected by all the bosses and kings.
And that's what's up, because you're elevating the folks that you care about.
Absolutely.
And it's people you see opportunity that could use an opportunity and use it well.
And deserve it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, that's what's up, man.
Right.
And speaking about like you working with people,
Right.
you worked with CeeLo Green. Now I'm just kind of curious. You know, we
Right.
all saw him on The Voice. He had animals on his shoulder and all
Right.
this kind of stuff. Did you have a in studio experience with him or a personal collaboration when you were working, or was it more like you did your piece here and he did his piece there?
No. We work together every day. We you know what I'm saying, like we tour together, we work together, we practice together, we in the studio together. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay at the mansion when I'm, you know, on location. Like I don't never stay in a hotel when I'm in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that follow my Instagram see me when I be stunting all hard. You know what I'm saying? 10 acres of land in the Maybach and all that other Moussain. But no, this ain't no rapper friendship. Like before we even did any business, we had 25 records done. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother stays at his mansion.
That's
you know,
what's
this is
up.
my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Is he as eccentric as he seems to be in the public?
Eccentric?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
know. I mean, to me, like, you know what I mean? Like when you get to know a person, like maybe what somebody else may think is eccentric, to me is regular. You know what I mean?
No, I dig you on that.
I'm a rock star. So, you know, your eccentric and my eccentric could be something different. I'm a black rock star. So for me, it's like, you know, I'm a guy who, you know, I used to have a champagne for breakfast every morning. So, you know, I'm a little different. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I will say is I've met everybody in this business. Any rapper, I've been on the phone with 50 Cent. I've done, you know, I did a deal with Young Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I met Jay-Z. I've met everybody you could think of. I met Suge Knight and CeeLo Green. For me has been the most honorable, you know, kept his word, been the most real, been the most talented, you know, been the most honest and honorable, like I said. So, you know, deeper than just my business partner, that's my brother. And that's rare in this business because everybody says family, but that's bullshit.
That's true.
Everybody trying to just, you know, step on each other to get up. Like that brother came to work with me. That brother's a multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know, he looked at me for even to do a partnership with me and my company shows you the respect he has for me.
Y'all listening?
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in. OTG in the building. Glocawear radio. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. It's Philly for life. So you know, I come off the road. This was supposed to be a day off for me, but I gave my word I was going to be here, and I'm always going to respect home. So I came through. You know what I'm saying? Got in trouble at home and everything. Like you said, you wasn't going nowhere today. Got me all in trouble, but I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and before I get out of here, it's very important. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this show today on my off day is I want to tell people to go out tomorrow and vote. Push button 56 for district attorney. You know what I mean? For my brother. You know what I'm saying? For our brother, Tariq El Shabazz. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know people looking like a dude that look like me in my background, even involving myself in some politics, which I never do, and let alone the district attorney. But you know, this endorsement has come from my OGs behind the wall, lifers in prison, to the OGs that's out here, you know, that I honor and respect. So this is a serious call. So I want everybody that can vote, that's registered to vote, please make sure tomorrow. This is a serious race. This guy that's running against him is a man I know very well too. He actually was my criminal attorney a couple years ago. And I gotta be honest, man, just the people backing him, there's no way he can be for us. And if you're not for us, you're against it. So make sure you push button 56. Inshallah, let's get this brother in office and boss up, you know what I mean? Boss up and get bossed around. Let's win.
Yeah, you know, and I wish you did have more time because I did want to ask you about that.
About how handsome I am? How do I wake up every morning this good looking? And just, I know you want to know that. We'll do that with the next interview. I'll bless you. Crazy. You're not the first thing. Look at you.
What is wrong with this guy? I'm light-skinned. I can't help it.
I'm a supermodel. I understand that. You know, I'm a sex symbol. You know, I'm a movie star.
God.
Did you tell her I was a movie star?
You know what? It's
I see
still
my
tight.
picture on the
It's
wall
still
of fame.
tight in
I see
here
my picture on the
because
wall of
your head
fame.
has
Hey sis,
moved.
you see my picture on the
You know,
wall.
a little cramped in the corner, but you know.
No, but listen, hey, if you don't love yourself, nobody gonna love you.
You know what? And at the end of the day,
I love some Donald Trump.
Yeah, you are your biggest fan. You're definitely, you know, you have a positive mental mental health status right there.
Absolutely.
You know, you
Absolutely.
are. Yeah.
I tell my children, like I raise my children with love, not beating them. You know, like I tell my son don't even know what it means yet, and I tell him all day I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Just and you know I'm proud. You the best. You the best. Yeah, I really believe that. And you know, my mother did that with me. My mother told me at 9 years old, you the man of the house. You a boss. You did, and it worked. It worked. I'm a boss. You know, I'm a self-made millionaire from West Philly, 54th Street.
That's exactly.
Listen,
I wanted to talk to you about.
OG,
You're a businessman.
OG, I'll be back for part 2. I'll be back for part 2.
Yeah, let's get it.
I'm killing all these niggas y'all was hyping up. All the niggas y'all was saying with the shit. I'm killing them. I gotta go though. I love y'all.
Let's get it.
If they ain't hating, you ain't winning, man. American Hustler next week, man.
Bring me a pair of those socks with your face on them.
I got you. I promise you I got a nice package for you because I really always like to drop off something nice. So So
Thank you.
Get with me this week, and I'll make sure I get y'all some vapes and all of that, the whole staff. So
All right.
love Philly all
Thank
day.
you.
Glocawear. I was rocking Glocawear before a lot of you niggas was coming off the porch. You know that too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Back when you had to be somebody to wear the shirts. You know, you had to be somebody to wear them shirts back in the day. That's when.
All right. I want to thank Tone Trump for coming in. Hey, Toucan, let's get off the air. I want to